Welcome in to another live play-by-play. Here, it's the Knicks, it's the Celtics, it's 12:30, and I don't have my remote. But welcome in, everyone. Hold on one second. I'm live on X. I'm live on Twitter. Just going to get this donation link in there. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Just me today to support. Shout us out. Shout out at it is Poppa Left. Hold on 1 second. The game I think is on ABC today. And Poppa Left on Venmo. Peace. Okay. Knicks finna win by 13. What up, Killa? What's going on? What's up, everybody on the YouTube? Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Just getting ready. Got to grab the remote really quick for those who are on YouTube. Maybe you see my dog back there. I don't know. We'll see. Nope, don't see my dog. You just see me. Okay. We got 4 people live on YouTube. We got 8 people here on Twitter. Knicks coming into this game off of a loss to the Detroit Pistons, 118-80. The Celtics had a 98-96 win against the Miami Heat. Both teams are down their wing, I guess you could say, because no OG Anunoby today. No Jason Tatum, of course, for the Boston Celtics. So that kind of washes each other out. The Knicks do get Karl Anthony Towns back. They are going to be without Deuce McBride until late March, early April. Today is also a debut for our newest Knick. Haven't had a new Knick in a while, man. I mean, think about it. I mean, our new Knicks were Yabusele and Clarkson and Diawara. So today, kind of like new blood in a white, orange, or blue and orange situation with Jose Alvarado joining the team via the trade deadline. So that'll be interesting to note. I do believe he's going to get a lot of minutes today. I would say about 15 to 20 minutes. Could be in store for him. I think Diawara is going to play a lot today. It'll be interesting to see if McCullough plays today to fill in those OG minutes. How many minutes will Josh Hart play? Will he be a factor on his ankle injury? Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson round out the center position for us. So there's that. I think this is a big game from a standings perspective. For a morale's perspective, it absolutely is a big game because the Knicks, they do want to carry some of this 8-game winning streak into the All-Star break. They won 8 in a row. They took a loss against the Detroit Pistons. It was a tough circumstance with no Cat and OG. Now you're down OG, but still, this is a game that's winnable. Everything starts at 0-0. You kind of have to be accountable to your game plan and what you have kind of like schemed up. And the Knicks are 6 games back pretty much of the Detroit Pistons. Probably not going to catch them if we're going to be honest. But they are a game back of the Boston Celtics. And if the Knicks win today, they get ahead in the season series 2-1. And they would, at that point, hold the tiebreaker and then enforce the tiebreaker with one more win against the Boston Celtics and really pretty much control their own destiny into getting the second seed. Second seed affords you 2 home court series, 2 versus 7, and then the winner of 3 versus 6 would play at Madison Square Garden as well if the Knicks win their first round. Shout out to Gil Vasquez in the channel. Shout out to Brandon in the channel. Shout out to Bonds is here. Who the f is Bonds? Shout out to Mooks, Melly in the building. Shout out to on the YouTube. Shout out to Comrade Noah. Shout out to Killer B. We got 5 people here on the YouTube. Let me get that link in there. Hold on 1 second. Hold on just 1 second. I gotta search your Knicks. My YouTube is hilarious. Like what suggests on the YouTube. It's really funny. All right. Let's go. We are live. Okay. Get this post and put it in the jumbo as well. Boom. Okay. And then let me get the donation link in there as well. I don't know if can you guys comment on the for me, I can't comment on the broadcast on the Twitter. Oh, I guess you can. Can you? Why I never heard about Spaces. This Spaces crazy stat. Okay, this is Unknown7. Says, why I never heard about this in Spaces. Crazy stat. Jalen Brunson, Knicks offensive efficiency this season. 121.9 with Brunson on the floor, 109.8 when Brunson's off the floor. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, man. I know everybody fell in love with Kolek. He's had his moments where he's won us games, but this has really been an Achilles heel for the Knicks when Brunson leaves the floor. They just don't have a secondary kind of initiator of the offense, engine of the offense, and they get in their own way because they can't really get involved in their sets easily. And Kolek has trouble with ball pressure. I'm not, ruling him out in the future, but right now Knicks need improvement there. And Alvarado, I am very confident that Alvarado will become a huge factor in the Knicks rotation and an impactful winning player for us. I think you're about to see really good basketball. You're about to see why people like Alvarado today. I really do believe that. He gives us somebody that plays the game the right way, and you can never get enough of those. And that's exactly what you need off the bench. You need spirit, you need hustle, you need intensity, energy, toughness. And I think he will fit this locker room and this rotation at a need. He's not being forced in here. We do need a backup point guard that's consistent, and I think he will play his role very well. And I think when there's times to get him off the floor and get Brunson back in the game, I think he could share the floor with Brunson. We'll see if Mike Brown decides to do that, but we will monitor that, see what kind of trends we can see. As far as I know, Brunson plays the entire first quarter, and then the backup point guard will come in. So if I had to guess, you're going to have to wait a quarter to see Jose Alvarado. Then again, could be, foul trouble, injuries, whatever could get him in the game earlier. But we're almost ready to tip off here. I believe that the Knicks and the Celtics are going to tip off shortly. You never know with these ABC broadcasts and national television, but they're giving the starting lineups right now. If you'd like to donate to the broadcast, my Cash App is Poppa Left, POPPALEFT, and also on Venmo, Poppa Left, POPPALEFT. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, the Villanova connection in the lineup, Landry Shamet, and Karl Anthony Towns. For the Boston Celtics, they have Derek White and Baylor Shireman. Shireman, second-year player out of Creighton University. And Jaylen Brown, Luka Garza from Iowa. He looks like the dude from Beauty and the Beast, Gaston. And name is Cueto. You're also going to see their deadline acquisition, Nikola Vukovic. So get ready for some of that. And we're almost ready for this game to commence. We got Brunson and Alvarado going through some conversations here as the Knicks get through their kind of like muscle stretches and things like that. And I think we're almost ready to go, as Alvarado's getting a feature right now on the bench, right, with Trey Jameson, Tyler Kolek. Karl Anthony Towns wearing some, sporting some Horace Grants, some Kareem Abdul-Jabbars. He's got some goggles on today. So that should be interesting. Obviously, he's going to protect that eye that he got busted open. Pause on Wednesday night against the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to Puerto Rico in the building. Samuel Cortez. Here we go. The tip-off is won by the Knicks, and that'll mean that the Knicks have the ball in the fourth quarter. The Celtics will have it at the beginning of the second and the third. Here is Mikal Bridges guarded by Shireman. Creighton on Villanova. Here's Brunson. Kicks out. Hart, hands off. Bridges, 3 to go is good. And the Knicks are up 3-0. Bridges starts hot again on the road. Derek White controlling for the Boston Celtics. White, one of the best role players in the NBA, as Shireman now steps into a 3. He can hit him. Doesn't make one there. Good box out by Hart. Allows Karl Anthony Towns to grab the rebound. And Jalen Brunson kicks to Hart. Hart hands off to Brunson. Brunson with his right hand. Hart gets the ball back from Brunson. Brunson attacks Queta. Actually, that's Hart. And now Bridges open in the corner. 3 is no good. Ball batted up high in the air, and a foul is called on Jaylen Brown. Remember, last game that the Knicks played in Boston, they got out to a huge lead, and the Celtics stormed back in the second quarter, and the Knicks pretty much fell apart late in the game. So the Knicks are 1-1 on the season against Boston. They had their second win of the season in their second game at Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks started out 2-0 before losing their next 3 to the Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks, and Chicago Bulls. If you remember, the Chicago Bulls started their season 6-0. Here is Josh Hart, hands off. Let's see how they're doing now. Jalen Brunson. He's got Hart. Top of the key, shoots the 3. Confident look, no good. Rebound, long one to Shireman. Shireman hands off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown driving on Mikal Bridges, dumps off to Queta. The reverse layup is in and out of the hoop. Queta gets his own rebound, new 14. He looks for some help, and he has it with Brown. Swings it to White. White with 7 on the clock, throws it across court to Brown. Good defense by the Knicks. Here is Brown, pump fakes. He gets Mikal Bridges in the air. Garza, corner 3. Not really known for those, and he misses it. And here's Brunson ahead of the pack, 3-on-1. It's Shamet, another 3. Knicks can't get that one to go, and that's Shireman with the rebound. Knicks shooting a lot of 3s here to begin the game. They got 1, but they probably need to attack the paint a little bit more. Here's Garza. Hands off to Brown. Brown with the left hand. Brown getting to his mid-range. Shoot is no good. Rebound by Bridges, as he looks a little bit more active on the glass. Here's Hart cutting down the lane. The layup is good. Split the defense, and the Knicks are up 5-0 with 9:54 to go in the first quarter. Derek White now at the ball, guarded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson not really the type of guy to be on ball, so we'll see what we can get out of this defensive possession. It's a wide open look for Garza, and he can't get it to go. Good rebound, box out by Neemias Queta, and he forces a out-of-bounds possession for the Boston Celtics. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Here is Derek White, inbounds a long one to Queta. Queta walking it across the three-point line, looking for help. He's got Shireman. Shireman gets into the lane. High off the glass is no good, but a foul is called on Josh Hart. That'll be his first, and the Celtics will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Landry Shamet starting tonight for the Knicks. Today for the Knicks on Super Bowl Sunday. Of course, a couple games around the league in the NBA will take place before 6:30. Shireman gets the first point of the game at the free throw line. Of course, the Super Bowl tonight will feature the New England Patriots once again versus the Seattle Seahawks, a rematch. of the, I believe, 2016 or 2017 title game. I'm not sure which one it was. That was the game where Julian Edelman had that ridiculous catch. And, of course, the Marshawn Lynch not giving him the ball on the goal line. Here's Brunson for three. That's no good. Rebound by White. One can only wonder what would happen to this entire world if they just would have handed it off. The butterfly effect. Here's Derek White as he hits the mid-range jumper. That's the first field goal for the game for the Celtics. And much like the game against Detroit, the Knicks are not able to continue their little fast start as Bridges misses a layup. Here's Brown down the lane, wide open layup, and it's 6-5. This is what happened against Detroit. Knicks got out to an early lead, and then they started to stall out. And an offensive foul, as I bring that up, Josh Hart now with 2 fouls. And now it looks like Mike Brown is going to have to make a decision about who comes into the game. If they're going to let Hart play a lot of minutes today without OG Anunoby, it's going to be interesting. Chris Gent gets off the bench and probably tells Mike Brown, get out your head and get somebody else in the game. Long shot is blocked by the Knicks. Here is Hart ahead of the pack. He's got White on him. Hart with the lefty layup. It's up and good. No foul call. It took a lot of contact. Good finish by Hart. He's got 4. Ooh, Shireman, almost the backcourt. Derek White spots up into a 3, nails it. Way too open right there for Boston, and they have taken control of this one. It's 9-7. Jalen Brunson with his right hand drives into the lane. They're letting the Knicks shoot. Brunson gladly accepts the invitation and knocks one down from the elbow. 9-9. As they show the records, the Knicks are 33-19. The Boston Celtics 34-18. If the Knicks win this game, they will jump to the 2nd seed. Here is Jaylen Brown, guarded by Bridges. Now he attacks Karl-Anthony Towns in the switch and gets the layup over Towns. It's 11-9. Back and forth we go in Boston. Here's Josh Hart. Touches the paint, circles out. He's got Bridges, crosses over into the lane, takes some contact, passes to Karl-Anthony Towns, who falls down momentarily. Josh Hart picks it up at the 3-point line, gives the ball to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with his left-hand scoop pass to Josh Hart into the lane. The layup is good, and Hart looks a little bit spry off that ankle injury. He's got 6. Here's Derek White into the corner. Good steal by Garza, who is fouled, and I think that might be Josh Hart. And, yep, they're going to call that one on Hart. And I'm almost sure that he has 3 fouls, folks. Or it might be 2. Might be 2. He's telling Mike Brown to relax. I know Josh is a little delusional sometimes. I don't think he would tell him to relax with 2. With 3. We'll see. If you're at home or you're in the comments, I can't check right now. How many fouls does Josh Hart have? How many fouls does Josh Hart have? I'm sorry for the people who can't comment on this video. On this Twitter space. It's you can quote tweet it. You definitely quote tweet it. Hart will leave the game. Mohamed Diawara in the game. Let's take a look here. Garza, interesting player from Iowa University. Filled the stat sheet there, and he's found a little bit of a role. As I got to sneeze in about a minute. Trying to hold this one. It's Jalen Brunson spinning, pump fake. I'm holding a sneeze. Brunson gives the ball to Shamet. Shamet, guarded by Pritchard in the game. Here it is. Oh, my God. There's a layup by Mikal Bridges, and the game is tied at 13. Oh, man. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Shamet. Pritchard into the corner. It's White. The 3 is up. It's no good. Rebound by Queta over Jalen Brunson. Queta throws a pass. It's stolen by Shamet. Shamet controls momentarily, falls down. The ball finds Mikal Bridges, who scoops the pass into the hands of Karl-Anthony Towns, who gets the slam. We got a timeout on the floor. Knicks got very fortunate there between the offensive rebound by Queta, the steal by Shamet, the deflection, It found the hands of Mikal Bridges, and then he threw the pass through traffic, through the hands of Jaylen Brown, and he found his teammate Karl Anthony Towns, who got the slam. Well, it's going to be interesting to see who is more committed to the bit right now. Because I'll tell you what the bit is. The bit is shoot a bunch of threes. And both teams are getting good looks. Not necessarily knocking them down, but this is one of those games where if you're the Knicks, you got to identify shooters. You got to know where the shooters are. You got to feed them down low. Fill in the gaps where you can. But this one it's looking a little dicey early on. Looking a little dicey. I like the energy. I like the bodies on the floor. I like Mikal's activity. Mikal's actually been playing pretty well. I like Hart. Brunson's, they're not really doing anything to Brunson right now. Interesting effort right now. I think these guys are, I expected a little bit more intensity on the defensive side of the basketball early on. But maybe that's me coming out of a Pistons game and not really reading the room here. Let's go around the league. So far, Knicks and the Celtics are the only game. We have the Heat and the Wizards today at 2 o'clock. The Heat will take any win that they can get right now. The Pacers play the Raptors. We'll see the Pacers on Tuesday at Madison Square Garden. Clippers and the Timberwolves. Interesting game there. Clippers are still projected to be a play-in team. Pretty much everyone outside of the Clippers and the Trailblazers are involved in the tank, whether it be Memphis, who was close, or Dallas, who was close. Everybody else is not close. So they will play, and that will do it. So you got 4 games on the schedule today. Let me open up the box score here. So far for the Knicks, we got 3 of 4 shooting for Josh Hart. He's got 6 points, all in the paint. Mikal Bridges, 2 of 4 with 5 points. Karl Anthony Towns at 2 points, 2 boards. Jalen Brunson, 2 points with 3 assists. Luka Garza has 2 points, 0 for 2 from the field. Both were threes. Jaylen Brown, 2 for 4, 4 points. Namish Quato with 2 rebounds, no points, 1 turnover. Baylor Shireman with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And Derek White with 5 points. Someone's got to get a body on him. Amari Williams out of Kentucky is off the bench. Hugo Gonzalez from Spain. Jordan Walsh, an interesting player from Arkansas, one of my favorite players in college. Nikola Vukovic and Ron Harper Jr., who will be involved in one of the shooting stars events in the All-Star game with his brother Dylan and his father Ron. Here is Peyton Pritchard, gives the ball to Vucevic, who's in the game. First look, and he is called for the offensive foul. Mikal Bridges fighting to get through that one, and the Knicks will gain a possession. Put your captions on the TV, Lefty. 2 fouls. Oh, got you. 2 fouls for Hart. Actually, that's a smart idea. Put on captions. All right. We got the ball out of bounds. Oh, I got to say turn on captions. Turn on captions. All right. Oh, those captions are huge, though. All right. Here's Brunson inbounding to Diawara. Brunson. Slip pass, Diawara in the lane. Lefty layup is up. Oh, nice move by Diawara, who gets the layup to go. I'm sorry, Homer. I got to turn these off. Turn off captions. These captions were massive. Here is the handoff to Jaylen Brown. Brown getting downhill. Fadeaway jumper. High arcing shot is good. And it's 17-15. Pops, change your background. You're in between 2 men. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Visual effects. None. There we go. You see the dog. And the Knicks have 2 points. I'm not sure how that happened. Let's take a look. Jalen Brunson got through the lane, shot a layup off the glass. Shout out to Killer B with the producer effects on YouTube. Look at my dog. The second my wife walks in this building, in this room, that dog, you're going to see it. That dog is going to jump up and like find his way off this couch as Brunson finishes the end one. He is going to make his way to the door and start barking. All right. Pritchard, guarded by Diawara. Pritchard gives the ball to Brown. Brown, guarded by Bridges. Brown swings through, starts to get downhill, finds the back cut. It's Hugo Gonzalez with the layup off the bench, the rookie from Spain. Jalen Brunson now takes the screen from Mitchell Robinson in the game. Brunson, guarded by Shireman. Big East, as Brunson can't get the roll, and the rebound goes to the Celtics. Here is Pritchard. Pritchard sends the screener down, shoots the three, and can't get it to go. It hit every part of the rim and out. Jalen Brunson driving, gets through the lane, stops. He tries to dish it off to Bridges, who can't collect it, and it's a turnover. Here's Pritchard driving down the lane, gets into the body of Mitchell Robinson and smartly pulls it back out. Now he looks for the mismatch. It's Vucevic backing down Bridges. Double comes. Here's Pritchard, attacks the closeout, shoots. Mid-range jumper is no good. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Now Clarkson in the game. He's got a trailer. It's Brunson. Brunson jab step back three is up and good. Oh, Jalen Brunson kisses the crowd, and the Knicks are up 6. It's 23-17. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Bridges, looking for the switch. He rejects it, goes down low, dump pass to Vucevic. Easy dunk for the Boston Celtics as Brown has found Gonzalez and now Vucevic wide open underneath the basket. Knicks got to fix that. Here's Mikal Bridges, hands off to Diawara. Diawara tells Mitchell Robinson to come up and get the ball. He does. Mitchell Robinson passes to Diawara, who steps into a wide open three, and that one is good. Mohamed Diawara, poised like a veteran, a point forward, setting that one up himself. And the Knicks are up 7, largest lead of the game for New York. Here is Amari Williams. Gives the ball to Brown. Brown attacking Brunson. Into the lane. Scoop pass. It's Pritchard. Swings it around the horn to Gonzalez. Can't get the three to go. Knicks look to push off the rebound. It's Bridges to Clarkson. Clarkson hands off. Back to Bridges. Bridges attacks. Throws it out to Diawara. Swings it. Brunson for three. He is not fouled. Here is Gonzalez, who brings the ball up the court, and he is going to get called. There's a foul on Mohamed Diawara. Good action right now for the Knicks as they've run the floor. They've played really good communication defense, and with the exception of a couple dump-offs from Brown, they've really forced the Boston Celtics off the three-point line. Yeah. So we have to take a look at this box score. Right now, let's take a look at the Knicks. Man, how about Mohamed Diawara, man? Hundreds in the chat for Mohamed Diawara. Who is standing out to you guys right now? It's interesting, man. If he really hits those threes, you know, he can develop into a point forward. He really can. He's got good poise with attacking the rim. He's got good court vision. He can shoot. And he's long. If he can tighten up that handle in traffic, watch out. If you could tighten up that handle in traffic, watch out. It's just his awareness also. It's just, you know, it's just making sure that he understands the NBA talent. Once he starts to understand the NBA talent around him, he'll be able to even more acclimate himself into the league. And I think that, the Knicks trading Yabusele was twofold. I think they were going to trade him already. But the fact that they have Diawara, it made it even more of a comfortable decision. And all these French pages, man, are you gonna make tweets about this performance? Or are you only gonna tweet about the captain of the French national team? Or are you gonna tweet about a role player who's on national television right now against a championship organization on the road in Boston, fearless, playing well and making impactful plays? Or is that not good enough for you? No more escargot for you on your plate. Let's get a couple stats in here. Hart has 6, Bridges has 5, Towns has 2, Brunson has 8, Diawara has 5. The assist leaders, Brunson with 4. He has 1 turnover. He's a +7. Diawara a +9. Yeah, Knicks were moving the ball well there. I just wish that Brunson hadn't take that contested 3. I know he's been feeling it, but keep moving that rock, brother. Come on. Garza has 2. Brown has 6. Koita has 0. Shireman has 2. White has 5. Vooch has 2. Gonzalez has 2. Oh, that should have been a foul. That definitely should have been a foul, as Gonzalez was in the landing area. They're showing Brunson coming up lame, and Brunson having a conversation with the referee. And he hits an F-bomb. All right. Oh, that's Harper Jr. My bad. Ron Harper Jr. in the game, not Amari Williams. Here is Diawara guarding Derek White. This should be interesting. White can't get by him. White's looking to initiate the offense. Diawara's all up in his area. Now Alvarado in the game for the New York Knicks. Here's the handoff. It's Vucevic. Wide open 3. No good. Diawara skies in for the rebound. Taken away by Ron Harper Jr. He's looking for an outlet. It's Pritchard. Wide open 3. That one is, again, rims out. Brunson with the rebound. Throws it out of bounds, trying to save it to Alvarado. So right away, we got Brunson and Alvarado in the backcourt, and that is showing a lot of trust to Alvarado. That is showing that Alvarado has a bigger role than just a backup point guard. So Mike Brown showing his hand. Here's Diawara trying to fight over the screen, but Derek White finds the three-point line, can't get it to go. Rebound by Alvarado. Alvarado in his first possession for the Knicks gives the ball to Brunson. Brunson down the lane. Righty layup is good off the glass. He felt he was fouled there too, and the Knicks are up 9, 28-19, 2:09 to go. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard stops, reverses the ball. It's Vucevic from 3. That one is good. Vucevic with a much-needed bucket for the Boston Celtics to stop the bleeding, as it's 28-22. Alvarado setting up the offense for the Knicks in his first game for New York. And a foul is called on the back screen as the Knicks looking to put Jalen Brunson off ball. And all season, a lot of people are saying we need a playmaker that helps put Jalen Brunson off ball. Maybe the Knicks heard that, and maybe they really believe Alvarado is more than just a backup gritty point guard that can play defense. Brunson now with the ball in his hands, driving down, takes a fadeaway jumper, and that one's good. Jalen Brunson off a 4 for 20 performance. Heard a lot of slander, and it looks like he is here to have a big-time performance on national television. 12-4 already, contributing on offense. Another wide-open 3. Pritchard can't get that one to go. Jordan Walsh tries to get the rebound. Pritchard throws it off the hands. It looked like it hit Mitchell Robinson. Knicks trying to get the inbound in, but the referee will reverse the call quickly. Knicks got to do a better job of cleaning up on the glass. 1:22 to go. Knicks up 8. Let's see if they can close the quarter. Let's take another look at this skip that went off the trap of Mitchell Robinson. Here's Mitchell Robinson in the pick and roll, loses the ball momentarily. Vucevic does, I should say, and that one will be out of bounds, and Boston will again inbound. Brunson, Diawara, Mitchell Robinson, Alvarado, and Clarkson. As Mitchell Robinson tries to steal the inbound, another one goes out of bounds. Harper, Jordan Walsh, Vucevic, Pritchard, and let's see who the fifth is. It is block and is stolen away by Diawara. Throws it ahead to Alvarado. Alvarado to Brunson. Brunson, he's got Walsh on him. Pulls it out. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Knicks up 8, 30-22. Brunson takes the screen. Now pulls up for three. That one is good. 15 points for Jalen Brunson. He's got it going. 33-22. Knicks up 11. Diawara guarding White, which has been low-key one of the most impressive parts of this first quarter. Diawara trying to force him left. Mitchell Robinson steps up, but he loses Vucevic in the screen. Long three, no good. Tipped away, and there's a foul call, I believe. That one could go on anyone. That might be Clarkson or Alvarado. I'm not exactly sure. Knicks got to do a better job of understanding what Boston is trying to bait them into with that screen and pop. Come on. Getting a little lucky right now. Here is White. White looks for Pritchard. Pritchard drives, stops in the lane. Shot is good. He got around Alvarado. Alvarado was lost. And then he found a spot and rised up and hit a shot. 33-24, Knicks with a 3-second shot clock and game clock differential. Brunson, smart with the ball, holds it, and now he attacks the screen and roll. Brunson kicks. Alvarado, first shot as a Knick is a three. It's no good. Rebound to Clarkson. Clarkson attacks the paint, throws up the running floater. That's no good. Mitchell Robinson with the finish off the glass. Now Pritchard throws it up from half court. That's an air ball. That's no good. Mason, get here. Hey, come here. Knicks up 11 at the end of that quarter. I believe it's 35-24. Man, how are we feeling out there? Look at that kid. How are we feeling out there? If you're on Twitter, get on YouTube. You could see my face. Oh God. Let's just take a look. I would read the chat gang, but the chat is disabled. I don't know how I can change it. Just settings, captions, sound effects. I don't think it's anything I can do about it. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything. I don't know why that happened, but definitely quote tweet the space with your takes, I guess. Okay. Alvarado and Brunson on the floor. On the floor together already. That is a good sign. For real, they are playing the right way. Yep. We need to do a better job of closing, eliminating open shots. All right. right. Take those easy shots away. Yeah. At this point, we got a Frenchman in the chat. Shout out to Paris Team France. Yeah, man. We got DOR, man. We got a winning, intangible, athletic player, plays two ways of the ball, doesn't need any plays called for him, no agendas, no attitude, no ego, no accolade, doesn't need to be coddled, doesn't need a back rub, doesn't need a belly rub, doesn't need hundreds of thousands of fans to lie for him. He's the truth. He's the truth, man. Love me some Mohamed Diawara. I think he could be the seventh most impactful player in the rotation. Now, it's actually interesting with Deuce. I said that going into the season, but with Deuce out, Diawara actually has a chance to really make that prediction come true, because Shamet definitely has a role in this team, but in terms of getting a backup for Mikal, Josh, and OG, he's the guy. And there he is, Diawara playing extended minutes out of the quarter break. Here is Pritchard. Pritchard inbounds to entry pass to Vucevic, and a foul is called. Oh, we got a 3 seconds. 3-second call on the Knicks. Pritchard will shoot the free throw. Pritchard was a tremendous player at Oregon, and kind of like fits right into that green jersey in Boston. Those Oregon courts and those jerseys in college and in football, they really do it well, man. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but he really does it well. Here is Derek White. White guarded by Shamet. White right by Shamet, uses physicality to his advantage and gets a wide open layup. If you're listening to me, you are avoiding Ryan Rucco. So shout out to you and PJ Carlissimo. Here's Jose Alvarado. Alvarado with the left hand gets into the lane, passes back to Cat. Cat pump fakes, now drives down the lane, and he is blocked, but he'll go to the line for two as Karl Anthony Towns, kind of a lost piece in that first quarter for the Knicks, but this is his moment at this point on this team. It's the beginning of the second quarter, and he is a featured player. Let's see how he does at the free throw line. Cat had a pretty on and off series against the Boston Celtics, but if you go back and you watch Game 6 in that first quarter, a lot of people talk about Game 4 against the Pistons and Game 3 against the Pacers. If you go back to Game 6, Karl Anthony Towns in that first quarter really took over that game. Towns at the free throw line, hits the second. Knicks back up 10. Like to see the Knicks extend this lead in the second quarter and start to pull away. We'll see if they can do that. Might be fool's gold. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard around the screen. Alvarado's right there. He stops ball. Knicks got to do a better job of denying off ball. The ball gets loose. Now it's Vucevic with the ball. Vucevic drives, throws up a floater. That's good over Josh Hart. Knicks with Alvarado, Shamet, Hart, Karl Anthony Towns, and I believe Mohamed Diawara. Yep. No Mikal Bridges in the game right now. It's Alvarado. Kicks to the corner. Hart, who was teammates with Alvarado years ago in New Orleans. Hart drives down the lane, pump fakes, looks out. It's Diawara with 6 on the clock. Attacks Shireman, gets to the spot. Oh, what a beautiful teardrop shot from Mohamed Diawara. Perfection as the kid has 7 points. Here's Derek White. Reverse layup, partially blocked. Rebound by Vucevic, and a foul is called on Vucevic. Vucevic is known for his outside shot, and he was a star player, all-star player for the Orlando Magic. Got traded to the Chicago Bulls for a first-round pick that turned out to be Franz Wagner and Wendell Carter, a fleece of epic proportions. Here's Alvarado, swings a pass to Shamet. Now Hart in rhythm, shoots the three and fades away for some reason. And we got a Knicks possession after Karl-Anthony Towns wins the battle with Vucevic. And looks like Joe Mazzulla has had enough of Vucevic, sends him to the bench. Vucevic not providing a lot of defensive integrity there. Cueto back in the game. Here is the inbound. Alvarado looking, throws one up to Shamet. Shamet now gives the ball back to Alvarado, who's 0 for 1 on the night. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns, spins into the lane, kicks it out. It's Hart. Another pass to Shamet. Shamet driving in the lane, stops, pops, mid-range jumper's no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Baylor Shireman. Now it's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Diawara. Diawara's been guarding White and Pritchard, everybody up on the top of the key. Here is Brown, guarded by Alvarado. He stops him. He draws the offensive foul as Michelle has walked into the building with the rotisserie chicken as Mason finds his mommy. And wow, send that video to South and Rick. Send that video to South and Rick. Oh, he's too small. He's a midget. Here's Alvarado now. Swings to Hart. Hart finds Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns backing down Cueto. Spins off the glass and good. The Knicks are up 12. Timeout, Boston. Man, Alvarado just defended Jaylen Brown better than Mikal and OG combined. Stop measuring dudes. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's getting weird. Stop looking at dude sizes. It's getting weird, Knicks Twitter. It's getting strange. Cut it out. If you don't know the kid, just say that. If you didn't follow his career at Georgia Tech and you don't bother watching college basketball and you think they just hand out the Defensive Player of the Year award to anybody just because they like them, then just say that. The ACC is filled with wings. The ACC is filled with bigs. You know who won the Defensive Player of the Year in 2021? Jose. Shout out to Diawara for the defense. Shout out to Mitch for the defense. Shout out to Alvarado for the defense. I'm tired of it. I was quiet and I was confident, but mostly confident because I couldn't be quiet. If you don't know ball, just say it. If you don't know the personnel, just say it. I understand that you know basketball. I get it. But you didn't know the personnel. You didn't know them. You're going to get exposed, folks. If you said Alvarado was too small, that was step one to getting exposed. That's a good tweet. It's going to be a fun run. It's going to be a long ride. It's going to be a long ride. I see your tweets. I see your tweets. I don't want a small guard. I don't want a small guard. I don't like small people. He is not playing small. He plays big. Last night, Dylan Brooks was guarding Joel Embiid. Open your eyes to what's going on in the NBA. There are certain players that actually defend no matter what. It just might happen that certain players are really good defenders and they're just really smart and they anticipate and they're best, whether they're 6'3", 6 foot, or 6'11". Defense is a skill and it's a will, and you put both together and you can do it really well. There's Mikal Bridges getting walked down by Jaylen Brown, but he's 6'7". What a joke. Here's Alvarado. Wide open three. Cash! Knicks up 13. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard kicks. Shireman, three. No good. Rebound by Shamet. Shamet in the front court. Alvarado swings. Mikal, Cat, fakes the three. Jab step. Now faces up. Mikal comes over. Shamet underneath the basket. It's Hart for the lay-in. Knicks up 15, 46-31. Here's Brown. Brown backing down Bridges. Brown gets to his spot and exposes Bridges, but he misses the shot. Here is Josh Hart. Hart gives to Bridges. Bridges with Brown. Bridges fadeaway jumper is good. Knicks up 17, 48-31. 8 minutes to go, and all of this is with Jalen Brunson on the bench. Here is Derek White. White crosses over. Now he gets a switch. It's Hart. Knicks are everywhere. Here is Bridges. White for three. Oh, man, what a shot by Derek White. Big time shot. And it's a 14-point game. Let's see if the Knicks can keep the foot on the gas. It's Hart. It's Alvarado. It's Hart. Hart drives. He needs to pass the ball, but he draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A dog is a dog. The dog. Sorry. Josh Hart at the free throw line. Clanks one. The dog. Josh Hart, second free throw is up in the future. Now we're in the present. It's good. Knicks up 15. It's 7:30 to go. I want Brunson to enter this game with a 15-point lead. Here is White. White guarded by Alvarado. Alvarado's all over White. They get the switch. Now it's into the corner. Celtics look confused. Jordan Walsh, he's dribbling out. Nowhere to go. Knicks all over the place. Oh, Alvarado with the strip steal, and the referee decides to kill the narrative with the foul call. Oh, man, it's gonna be a long ride. Oh, it's gonna be a long ride for you measuring mofos. Oh, it's gonna be a long ride. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait as Hart picks up his third foul. If you didn't know the personnel, that's all you had to do is just say that. Here's White, dips it into the post. It's Cueto with the slam. Alvarado now with the ball. Knicks down 13. Or Knicks up 13. Alvarado driving. Look at that ball handling. Look at that. Look at the way he can just get to where he wants to go. Here's the handoff. Bridges. Now it's Alvarado. Look at the point guard giving the ball to Towns. Towns for three. That one was long. Rebound by Shireman. And the Alvarado glaze has commenced. Here's the foul. It's going to be called on Diawara. Don't pick him up. Yeah, tell him to take a seat. I will be glazing Alvarado all season, folks. All season. As Shaman and Towns go to the bench, Mitchell Robinson comes back into the game for the Knicks. So does Jalen Brunson. I wanted a 15-point game. He got a 13-point game. Queta, Alvarado now playing 8 minutes so far. Shireman off the screen. Not a good job by Jalen Brunson. He misses the 3. Alvarado with the rebound. How did he do that? Here's Jose Alvarado now getting into the lane, running floaters up. No good. And he fights for the rebound. Can't get it. Shireman hands off to Brown. Reverse layup is up and good. Man, what a move by Jaylen Brown. Here's Diawara. Diawara hands off to Brunson. Brunson had it going in the first. He had 15. Brunson drives in, throws up the layup. That one's long. Long rebound comes out to Walsh. Now the Celtics looking to take advantage. Here's Shireman. Pushes off. No call. He finds Derek White in the corner for 3, and he knocks it down. Timeout, Mike Brown. 7-0 run for the Boston Celtics. Womp, womp, womp. Derek White. Derek fucking White, man. Oh, the ball always seems to find him, man. Let's read some comments on YouTube. Oh, they're calling it a fake comeback? Kevin Rand says, it's the fake comeback. I hope so. A little too early for that. I gone to Cash App. Shout out to Cam. Sends a note. Let's go Knicks. Let's go here. Oh, I gotta get my charger here. How much time I got left on this? 14%. All right. Look at my dog just sitting there. All right, let's get back to the comments. Hart needs that lifetime contract, though. Hart, stop effing fouling. Mikhail, like a jack in the box. For real, he lost his man, has no role, no ability. Mikhail gives us nothing, man. He's worse than Towns right now. Get Mikhail gone ASAP. Yeah. Oh, Mikhail's been doing good today, though, I think. Let's go to the stats, see what's going on there. I have 20 people in the building right now. Hart has 9, 1 assist, no rebounds for Josh Hart. Mikhail has 7 points, 4 boards. Oh, yeah, I think he's been playing well. 6 points for Cat, 3 rebounds. He's been dominating. I mean, this is a matchup where Cat really should be in the game all day. I think Mike Brown is going to come out of that timeout and put him back in the game, to be honest. You can't really go double big because they don't play 2 bigs. But I do think Cat is going to get back in this game. Shamit, 0 for 2 today, 0 for 1 from 3, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Mohamed Diawara, 7 points, 3 for 3 from the field. He's got 2 fouls, though. Alvarado has 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's got 1 foul. Clarkson, 0 for 1 from the field. Mitchell Robinson, 1 for 1 from the field with 2 rebounds. And that rounds out the Knicks rotation. For the Celtics, leaders are Jaylen Brown, 8 shots, 5 made, 10 points. All 2s. So Alvarado it reminds me of Hart's first game against the Jazz, where Hart came in with like 3 minutes left in the first quarter and stayed on the court for the entire remainder of the first half. You might see that with Alvarado right now. And it's circumstantial, especially with Josh Hart picking up 3 fouls. But this is the type of versatility that he offers for the Knicks. Guy that can push Jalen Brunson off ball. He can defend. And he just knows how to play, man. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I have the receipts to prove it. This was my favorite player to watch in college basketball in 2021. He made a run, and they got knocked out early in the tournament. But they're doing Hackimich. Interesting. They got knocked out early in the tournament, I believe, to Illinois early, but Kofi Cockburn was on that team, I think, in Illinois. Or I might be incorrect, but Kofi Cockburn or Yabusele makes him look like Lindsay Lohan. But here's Mitch at the free throw line, as they've put the Knicks in the bonus with 5:43 to go. Interesting decision as Mitch misses the free throw. Mitch started the season really dreadful from the free throw line. He picked it up with a streak of 9 in a row, and he's kind of picked it up recently. 1 for 2 kind of guy. Yeah, man. Mitchell Robinson's second free throw is no good. Strong off the back iron. 49-41 as the Celtics have a 7-0 run right now, and they look to keep momentum going a la Dean. Here is Queta. Queta not being really guarded up top now. Mitchell Robinson shows, and he gets the deflection. It's deflected out to White. Another 3. No good. Long rebound. Jalen Brunson getting caught, and Shireman gets the board. Here's Brown now, guarded by Brunson. Brunson is going to have to hold his own. Double comes. It's airballed. Good defense by Diawara. Here's Brunson driving. Brunson attacks, now circles out with the right hand, and he sets up the offense. Jordan Walsh, another young player out of Arkansas in his 3rd year. Brunson gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that is the danger of doing the Hackimich, is you pile up the fouls, you put somebody in foul trouble, of course, the duration of the game, and you win the micro, but in the macro, it's not a good. I don't think it's a good strategy. I really don't. Well, here's Mitchell Robinson. They're actually going to put him back on the line, so we'll see. Mitch, first free throw, no good. He's just fastballs, and the Knicks are just going to need a stoppage of time to get Mitch out of the game. I'll be honest, I don't know if that really hurts us in this matchup. We'll see. Mitch's second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Walsh. So Mazzulla wins the chess match right now as Alvarado guarding in the backcourt. And that was on purpose. He tried to get a steal, but he was more importantly looking for a whistle, and that'll get Mitch out of the game. So Mazzulla wins a possession out of that. He does put 2 fouls on his players, and he puts the Knicks in the bonus. So the Knicks should look to attack the glass and play physical right now, because they will go to the line and be rewarded. Here's Derek White. Knicks up 8. Would like to see us carry a 10-point lead into half. Ball gets deflected. Brown having a bunch of gravity in this one early on. Brown gets through the lane. Lefty layup off the glass. No. Ball is loose in the hands of Diawara and Queta. And finally, they will call a jump ball between those two, as the Knicks will jump it up with the Celtics. Knicks win the tip, and Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson takes the screen from Diawara. Now Diawara wide open for 3. Oh, he knocks it down. 4 for 4 from the rookie. And the Knicks are up 11. Thought it was a 8-point game. Oh, yeah, 8-3. Okay. Here's White. Knicks got to defend the three-point line right now. Do not give up a three. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard guarded by Alvarado. Can't go anywhere. Long three from Shireman. That's a brick. Rebound by Cat. Man, Alvarado, you could see the impact, man. Jalen Brunson, jab step, pulls back. Shot is good. Knicks back up 13. Good answer. Here's Alvarado right in the face of Pritchard. Georgia Tech on the duck. Here's the screen. Pritchard picks up Mikal Bridges. Now Bridges guarding Pritchard. They try to run a screen. They throw it into the corner. Walsh drives baseline. Reverse layup is up and good. Knicks got to be smart there. Walsh is not a threat from the three-point line. They got to leave him alone. Here is Brunson. Takes the screen from Diawara. Brunson should look to feature him. Brunson spins, fadeaway jumper high is no good. You got to work that screen and pop and see if you can get Diawara going again, man. He's 4 for 4. Here's Pritchard. Throws his cross court pass. It's White wide open for three. No good. Knicks getting fortunate as the Celtics are missing a bunch of wide open threes. Brunson up on the court, looking up. He sees Diawara. He sees Mikal. Mikal sets a screen. Oh, beautiful job. Back cut as the ghost screen works. And Mikal lays it up and in, and the Knicks are up 13. Let me just get a tweet off by Alvarado. Much like Josh Hart's first game as a Knick, Josh Hart's first game as a Knick, he entered the game with 3 minutes to go in the first and stayed on the floor for the rest of the first half. Knicks fans immediately saw his impact and fell in love with him. The same exact thing is happening for Jose Alvarado. What a fit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I am so fired up for this kid, man. You can see the impact. I mean, he is up on the ball every single play. We wanted a fixed point of attack defense. It's every single play. They took him out the game. You cucks. Here's Queta. Queta, let's see what they do without it. He throws it out of bounds. 2:33 to go. Knicks, 2:30 to go in this first half. They can do a big help for themselves in that third quarter if they can close this half on another run. They got it down to 8. Knicks got it back up to 13. I'd like to see us continue to move this rock around and get good, efficient shots. Cat in the post, guarded by Shireman. Cat gets the double, throws it up. Off the glass, no. Off the back rim, no. And the rebound's taken by the Celtics. Didn't really like that shot. Here is White, hands off. They're trying to get Brunson on the switch. And here's a corner three. It's Shireman, knocks it down. It's a 10-point game. Brunson coming up a little bit hobbled. He says he's fine. Diawara now at the ball. Diawara fakes the pass. Looks back door, and he's got Mikal Bridges. Man, the point forward is here. I mean, he's arrived. He has arrived, folks. Here's Brown. Brown shoves off, no call. Behind a backdoor pass. Shireman gets it. Knicks got to be smart here and close out to the three-point line. Here's White. And he's stripped and a foul is called. Knicks got to be smart on these closeouts. Man, between DOR and Alvarado and Shamet and Hart and Mitch and Deuce when he comes back, this is what we need. It's definitely what who knows what we get in the buyout market. Here's the free throw. It's good by Derek White. Knicks got to do a better job of identifying personnel, especially in loose ball situations. They're doing a really good job in the initial actions, but when they get broken down, especially on loose balls, they're losing too many shooters. Diawara goes to the bench. Smart move by the Knicks as they go, I guess. Smart move by the Knicks as they go off defense for offense. Free throw's good. Knicks got to close this half. Bridges, Alvarado back on the floor with Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Shamet. Alvarado drives down the lane, hits the paint, throws a pass out. It's lost by McHale. Here's Pritchard. Pritchard loses it himself, and that one should, oh, man, it goes to the Celtics. (58-48). And again, another play by Alvarado on the defensive side of the ball. Brown getting through. Just let him take the layup, Cat. Why? Why the foul? And what was a 15-point game is now going to be a 7-point game because we didn't close this half. Oh, we worked so hard to get a good lead in this game, and now it's like this is nothing. Brown at the free throw line knocks it down. And if I were the Knicks, I would start Mitchell Robinson in the third quarter. They would never do that, but that would take away the hack of Mitch. And then you could play Karl Anthony Towns the way you play him anyways. Brunson guarded by Brown, 10 on the clock. Knicks electing to kill the clock as they go 2 for 1. Brunson gets around the double screen. Brunson driving down the lane, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line. I gotta get my phone charger at halftime. That's what the Knicks should do. They really should start Mitch. They'll never do it because politics. Because we're not trying to win the game. We're trying to make everybody happy. Brunson's first free throw is good. I need both, Jalen. And watch out. Boston's going to try to move this ball quick up the court. Definitely off a miss, probably off a make, and they're going to try to get a 2 for 1 situation. Brunson, second free throw is good. He's got 19 and 6. Knicks got to get up on the ball. Here's White. White crosses over down the lane, goes for the 2 for 1 and gets it. Good execution by Boston. As the Knicks are stalling here, there's no time going off the clock. Here's a 5-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Brown on Brunson. Last time they did a double screen with Bridges and Karl Anthony Towns. They're setting it up right now. They reject it, though. Now Bridges sets the screen. It's Brunson on Queta. They send a double. Brunson throws a turnover. Queta with the steal. Now White. White with 4 on the clock. Good defense by the Knicks. Throws up a 3. It's up, and it's no good. And that'll take us to halftime. Good half for the Knicks. 60-53 on the road. Didn't like the end of the half, but we'll take it. And most importantly, it was bench players Mohamed Diawara and Jose Alvarado showing their impact for this unit. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. If you want to join the space, just request right now and give me your thoughts. I'll be right back in a second. Just 1 second. All right. They're already crying about Alvarado right now. They're saying that how are you supposed to play how are you supposed to score when a defender puts his face in your shot, whatever. Get the hell out of here. Towns, not gonna lie, is doing better at not fouling, but they need to get him going. Oh, let me put this tweet up. Mozilla doing Hackamich. Let me just say it better. The Knicks should start the second half with Mitchell instead of Cat. They won't do it, but they should. It will kill the Hackamich strategy, and they already punt Cat's early first/third quarter usage. Anyways, politics is stupid in every facet of society. All right. And nobody wants to come up? Nobody wants to talk? Got a lot of people in here, man. Got a lot of people. Still waiting for somebody to come up. But all right. 20 in white keeps it up. Welcome 20 on the YouTube. Welcome, new viewers. Yes. All right, let's go through that first half. So Jalen Brunson in that first quarter, he was really good, man. He had 15 points. Jaylen Brown was getting downhill. He was doing his thing. He was creating for others. Boston missed a whole bunch of threes. The Knicks kind of survived a little bit of a run after they got up 5-0. The Celtics went up 9-7, and then the Knicks started to settle in a little bit. Josh Hart played a key role in that, but he picked up 2 fouls, and that brought Alvarado off the bench. And Diawara, and those two really helped impact the game. And then in the second quarter, the Knicks were going on a little bit of a run with, guys like Shamet, Alvarado, Diawara, Mikhail, Mitch, not Mitch, Cat, and Alvarado really was, to me, the standout performer on the defensive side of the ball. Also, Diawara on the defensive side of the ball, just getting into the point of attack, having multiple people being able to do that. We know what Boston wants to do. We just got to be disciplined in knowing when that ball sprays out, who's where on the court. It's probably easier said than done. But, when you got a guy like Jordan Walsh in the corner, that's not a fly out. That's not a fly-by closeout. That's a pitter-patter closeout. When you got a guy like White or Brown or Pritchard, that's a fly-by. That's run him off and get him going downhill. But other than that, I was impressed with our bigs. I was impressed with the rebounding. I'm interested to see what the rebounding actually is, because I feel like the Celtics did get some long rebounds, but when it came to like the 50-50s, I thought we did pretty well. Celtics versus Knicks. Let's take a look. Gotta go to ESPN. Got this tweet from Keith Smith. Knicks shot 60% in the first half, 12 for 13 at the rim. Really good offensive approach from New York, including several backups when Boston overplayed at the perimeter. Boston are lucky to be down just 7 at halftime. It's true. It's definitely true. Let's go to the box score. Team stats real quick. The Celtics are shooting 43%. The Knicks are 6 of 14 from 3. The Celtics are 5 for 22 from 3. Yeah, that tells a story. The Knicks got to the line 11 times, made 6. Mitchell Robinson missed 4 of those. Boston got to the line 8 times and made all 8. The rebound splits is 2019. 6 offensive rebounds for the Celtics, 3 for the Knicks. Both teams have 15 assists. The Celtics have 3 steals. The Knicks have 2. Knicks have 2 blocks. Celtics have none. Both teams have 5 turnovers. The Knicks have 11 fast break points. The Celtics only have 4. So that's a good sign. And the Knicks have 1, 3 in the key. Let's look at the box scores for the Knicks. Knicks right now, Karl-Anthony Towns, 6 points, 5 boards. It looks like the Celtics would much rather have him on the floor than Mitch, kind of like doing everything they can to get him off the floor. Josh Hart has 9 points, 2 assists, 3 fouls, 1 turnover. Mikal Bridges, 18 minutes played, 11 points, 5 of 7 from the field, a couple layups, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. And Landry Shamet, 15 minutes, no points, 2 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal. Jalen Brunson, 19 minutes, 19 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 assists, 3 turnovers. Got to clean that up, especially the one at the end of the half. Didn't really like that set, though. That's on Mike Brown. That's on Mike Brown. Yeah. All right. We got Muhammad Diawara, 16 minutes, 10 points, one rebound, one assist, one steal. Mitchell Robinson, 7 minutes, 2 points, three rebounds. He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Alvarado, 14 minutes, two rebounds, one assist, 3 points. He hit a three. And it's interesting to watch. It's just like anything else on social media. It's like people just can't, like, I've been wrong a whole bunch of times, but people just can't do it. Some people they can't. Like their ego would die. They can't do it. Like I've been wrong a whole bunch of times. I can go through each one that I was, but it's just like the gymnastics now. Like the people that have said that he's too small. It's like they're doubling down on it, and it's going to be a long season for him because certain things like you can't. And I'm not even being I don't know if the word is it's no pun intended, but certain things you can't measure in the box score. You can't say, you know what, you know, this guy did this, he only did this, he only did that. You could see what he's doing on the floor. He's getting into the body. He's defending at the point of attack. Peyton Pritchard can't go anywhere. Jalen Brown can go somewhere, but it would take him a couple dribbles, a couple back downs. Then comes the help. So people don't even, I don't know if people are analyzing the game on that level, but if you are, you could see it. Just shut up and enjoy it. To be honest, you'll have more fun. It's not like a good story for good story's sake. He literally is. And by the way, is anybody noticing him with the ball in his hands, where he can get to on the court at ease, and how much more of a pain it was for Kolek to do it? Now, granted, he's not being pressed right now. We'll see if they ramp up the pressure. You know, when they ramp up the pressure on the Knicks, it's a full effort. But having a guard, like you can't shut him down with the ball in his hands. He's too small. You can't. He's too small. He's too quick. You can't guard him like that. There's only so much space. That's why Wes Welker is a great receiver, or Julian Edelman was a great receiver, or Wayne Corbett was a great receiver. Brandon Stokely, Zay Flowers, Tyreek Hill, these little guys. Can't guard them. You're too quick. Now, can he finish consistently? No. Is he a confident finisher? No. Is that going to be a pain? Sure. But again, it's not just defense, it's the offensive side of the ball as well. It's just like the conversations I hear, they're just so bogged down in generic phrases, and they don't actually talk about the game. I get it. He's small. He's not going to grow. He's not going to hit a growth spurt. Brunson's not going to hit a growth spurt. Karl Anthony Towns is not going to be 7 foot and play like Mutombo. So we got to stop like looking like at the height of players and look, do they play big or do they play small? Just a very, very lame conversation that I wish people would stop. And there's study to do. Just do some studying. Just study the game. Fill your mind up. You wanted point of attack defense, you got it. You wanted a secondary ball handler, you got it. Is it elite? No. Could you get elite? No. You couldn't get that. That wasn't available to you. But for 1 second-round pick and losing $1 million off the second apron so you can get into the buyout market today, tremendous job. And all you have to do is come off Yabusele's player out. Like, unbelievable. And he played that whole 12-minute, 14-minute stretch. Pretty much. All right, here we go. Queta misses a slam. We're back here. If you'd like to donate to the broadcast, it's Poppa Left, Poppaleft on Cash App, same on Venmo. Here is Brunson. Shireman on him. He gives the ball to Hart. Brunson sets the screen, gets the ball back from Hart. Brunson dribbles down the lane, kicks. It's into Shamit. Shamit gets through the lane, kicks it out to Hart. Hart has to throw one up. The running floater is no good. Rebound is long. It goes out to Shireman. It's got to be careful right now as Brown pushes off. It's White. Cross court pass Shireman. Doesn't want to shoot. Shireman. He's got to put that one up. Brown now attacks. Throws it up to Queta. Slam is in. Alley-oop. 5-point game. Jalen's got to move this ball, man. It's just too much. Brunson to Bridges. Now Cat. Cat with Garza on him. He's got Hart wide open. Hart, again, left wide open. Just shoot it. 3 is up. It's good. Simple. Move that ball around. Find an open man. Enough. Here's Brown. Skip. White, guarded by Brunson. Cleared out. Now they call over Brown. White. White gets through the teeth of the defense into the corner. Garza, the 3. That one's no good. He's 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Brunson pushes up the floor with Hart. Hart now gives it into the post. It's McHale, guarded by Shireman. McHale, mid-range jumper is no good. Rebound by Queta. Here's Derek White. Crosses the logo. Guarded by Bridges. White rejects the screen with his right hand. Now passes back to Queta. Good job by the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns doing a good job of showing his body. Now it's Shamit guarding on Brown. Brown gets into the lane and draws the foul. He goes to the line for 2. He's got to play through this, man. He's got to play through this. Celtics are coming. Brown will shoot 2 free throws. It's an 8-point game. 9:47 to go in the third quarter. Knicks can do themselves a big favor right now. By winning this game, they would go right into second place as Brown makes the free throw. And then they would have a game against the Indiana Pacers at home. And they would have one more game before the All-Star break, and we can just breathe from that whole trade deadline, from the ups and downs, and just get a nice break. But I want to go into this break with a couple more wins. Definitely the one today. Here's Brunson as the Knicks are up 6. Brown steps up into the body. Hart setting the screen. Brunson pulls up for 3. Short. Rebound by Shireman. Now White swings one to Brown. Brown driving down the lane. Knicks got to send a double there. It's too easy. Brown layups up. Too good. Come on, man. Come on. Get physical. Brunson kicks. Hart. Reverse layup is no good, but he's fouled. And he goes to the line for 2 free throws. We got a blitz on the top of the key. When they get the ball at the 3-point line, we got to blitz, hedge, and recover because you cannot allow Jaylen Brown to walk down baby McHale. Hart at the free throw line. He struggled at times, but he hits that one. 64-59. 9:17 to go. Hart missed the game against Washington and missed the game against Denver. Missed the game against Denver. Yeah, after he left the game against Washington, came back against Detroit, left that game, and he started today. And without the foul trouble, he's had a big time impact on this game. Derek White, guarded by Shamit. White stops his dribble. Bridges. He's all the way up at the free throw line. Knicks send that blitz. Here it is. It's Brunson in the switch, though. It's Brown, throws up the shot, and he gets the foul. They're going to call it on the floor as the blitz was there. When I say the blitz, you send up a man anticipating the screen. So before the screen is set, you get ahead of the screen first, and you send a soft double, and that's how you hedge. See what the Knicks do to get the ball out of Brown's hands. Queta gives the ball to Brown. Let's see if Brown calls her switch. Up, they're attacking Brunson again. Here's Brunson covering. Now it's Brunson guarding Brown. Brown, fadeaway jumpers up and good. Knicks got to do a better job on that. That's too easy. Come on, man. Hart, as the Knicks ball movement has stopped a little bit, they're looking around. They're trying to break Brunson free from Brown. Brunson kicks back to Hart. Now it's Shamit. He needs one. Can't get it. Long rebound goes to Shireman. On the floor is Towns. Breaks it up. Brunson with the loose ball. Bridges steps into a three. He never hits one. And Hart with the stupid foul. He never hits a momentum three ever. Oh my God. Never. He never hits one. In his head, bro. Jaylen Brown steps into a three. No good. Towns is called for the foul. It'll be side out for the Boston Celtics. This is embarrassing, bro. This is embarrassing. They don't want to rebound? Y'all don't want to rebound? Come on. What's going on here? Someone went to the tunnel? A joke, man. Oh my God. So disappointing, man. Let me get that old tweet up from the Nuggets game. I can't take it with him sometimes, bro. I can't take it. There's one guy commenting on my post like Alvarado smashed his girl. Like, yo, leave him alone already. Probably did. He probably did, to be honest. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's go around the league. Is there anything to even look at? It's 2:00. I think the Heat game just ticked off. Knicks are up 4, but they're up against it right now. Oh wow, Knicks won the challenge. Says Knicks win challenge on ESPN. I guess I don't know why it says Karl Anthony Towns turnover, but it says Knicks win a challenge. I don't know what's going on. Maybe ABC can help us out. Yeah, the Knicks won the challenge. No foul. Good job, Mike. All right, we got a possession back. Bridges will inbound to Brunson. Knicks have been up 15 in this game. I think 17, actually. But now it's a 4-point game. Brunson gives the ball to Towns, wide open for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks going double big, and a foul is called. We'll see if Missoula decides to go hack a Mitch this early in the third quarter. Should be interesting to see how the Knicks can defend with Towns and Mitchell Robinson, as this team likes to spray the ball around. But Garza is a big, so I don't really see the excuse. Mitch, nobody near him, gives the ball to Brunson. Brunson goes down the lane, throws it up to Mitch, and there should have been a foul call there. And there is. Yep. That wasn't a hack of Mitch, but they had to foul him. It's Brunson throwing up the lob. And I wonder if that's two shots or it's just going to be a loose ball. It's probably a loose ball. I mean, now they can hack a Mitch now. They're about to be in the penalty soon. Oh, they're going to replay that? No. Quaid's coming out of the game. Here comes Vucevic. So Vucevic and Garza. If I was the Celtics, I would force the Knicks' hands. I would go small. Brunson to inbound. It's Cat. Cat steps through, drives down the lane, gets the contact, and no foul call as the ball falls out of bounds. And the Knicks, oh, no, he did get a foul call. Okay. As that one's going to go on Vucevic. Mitch got to do something better on that possession, by the way. Get out of his way. I mean, I guess he's there to get the rebound, but man. Cat will go to the line as this game has slowed down a little bit. Cat, 6 points in this one so far. His first free throw is up, and it hits the net. Knicks up 5, 66-61. 7:41 to go. Towns has taken off the meta glasses. Good job, Kevin Rand. Good way to catch that. Towns, second free throw is good. Knicks up 6, 67-61. They entered this quarter up 7. Here is White. White gives the ball to Vucevic. Vucevic guarded by Mitchell Robinson. Vucevic going through the progressions. He finds Brown. Step back three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Now Brunson ahead of the front court. Brunson guarded by Shireman. Steps into a three. Can't get it to go. Brunson not finding the rhythm he had in the first half. Here's Derek White. White goes through the screen, fakes the three, gives to Garza, back to White. White finds a spot on the three-point line, no good. Rebound again by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is hounded by Garza, no foul call. Here is Bridges. Bridges throws it in to Shamet, into the post. It's Towns, back to Shamet. 3 is up, and there is the first 3 of the night for Landry Shamet. A much-needed 3 as the Knicks go into a timeout by the Celtics, and they're up 70-61. Good job by the Knicks pushing that ball. Mitchell Robinson with the rebounds. Bridges finding Shamet. Shamet finding Towns, back to Shamet. And that is a recipe for success. And again, the Knicks should be looking to feed Karl Anthony Towns. They really should. There's nobody on the floor that can guard him one-on-one. There's no Drew Holiday there. There's no Porzingis there. There's no Tatum there. Brown's not going to guard him. Who's going to guard him? Queta? Who's going to guard him? Vucevic? Garza? Shireman? Come on. Just give him the ball. Brunson can get any shot he wants at any juncture of the game. He's got to move that rock. It gets, sometimes with him, it gets ridiculous. And then on the other end, you could see like no one's feeling sorry for us with our mismatches. Nobody's like, you know what? Let's go away from the Knicks mismatch. They're hunting Brunson every play. But good job by Cat and Shamet with the ESP. Yeah, man. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. I need this win now. Now I need this win. Now I need it. I need it. Just because we've played well enough to win to this point, the 3-point variance is out the window at this point. Both teams are getting enough open looks, enough contested looks to say, like, whatever. The energy for the Knicks has just been better. And we need to make this, count in the win column. We got to make sure that this one counts in the win column. Made it through about 60 to 65% of this game. Now it's time to go win. Knicks in Boston, they look like they're on a crash course to the second round again. If everything stays the way it is over the next couple months, you can expect the Knicks and the Celtics to face off in the second round again. The Knicks might have to go through two teams trying to get their revenge with the Celtics and the Pistons. We didn't expect the Celtics to be there, but they're there. As we're back here in Boston. 2:18 Eastern Time. As Pritchard will bring the ball up on Shamet. It's Brunson Hart in the game with 4 fouls. Cat and McHale. Knicks taking Mitch off the floor for the Hack-a-Mitch. Vucevic misses the 3. Rebound by Shamet. Interesting by Mike Brown to do that. Here is Brunson. Here's Shamet. Shamet looking for Cat in the post. Gives the ball to McHale. McHale as they push up the pressure. Cat calling for the ball. He's got it. Hands off to McHale. McHale drives in. Fadeaway jumpers up. No good. Pritchard gives the ball to Brown. Brown driving on Cat. Gets the shot to go. 7-point game. Brunson guarded by Harper. Brunson with his right hand. Brunson reverses with his left. Now drives, attacks, layups up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Vucevic. Pritchard guarded by Hart. Brown through the screen. Attacks. Lefty layup is up. Good. Over the hand of Cat. Knicks got to push. Push the ball. Come on. Brunson finds McHale. Hart, someone needs to clear through, please. Hart. Knicks not balancing the floor well. Here's Hart. Fadeaway jumper. That's good. Man. Oh, boy. It was not a good possession. And it ended up in a 2. Here's Brown, guarded by Bridges. Hart has 16 points. Brown shakes Bridges a little bit, pulls it out. Now Bridges is up on him. Bridges guarding pretty well. Brown shot no good. Rebound tipped out by Cat, and it's taken away by Pritchard. Clarkson set to check in for the Knicks. Here is Pritchard, steps in, shot, no good. Rebound by Hart. Brunson ahead of the court. Brunson stops at the three-point line. There's Harper Jr. guarding him. Brunson gets into his spot, spins it around to Cat. Cat with Vucevic on him. Cat, teardrop floater is no good. And Brown with the rebound. Brown kicks back to Pritchard. Pritchard around the screen. Gives it to Harper Jr. Big three out of the corner, no good. Rebound by Cat. That one almost went down. Here's Brunson. Brunson, he's got the move on Harper, and a block by the young man as Brunson was not able to get all the way to the cup. Knicks up 7, though. 72-65, 4:23 in the third quarter. Hart, 3 in rhythm. Got it! Josh Hart with the last 5 points for the Knicks, and the Knicks are back up double digits. It's 75-65. Diawara in the game now, guarding Brown. Brown picked up by Hart. Now it's Pritchard. Pritchard swings it. Harper Jr. to Vucevic. Rushed it. He rushed it. Rebound by Hart. Hart pulls up for another. Can't get it. Rebound by Clarkson. Diawara to Cat. Cat with Vucevic on him. Takes a couple dribbles with his left, swings to his right, and he is fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. Man, Josh Hart saves the third quarter with 2 big buckets. And now the Knicks are at the free throw line to add to their lead as Jordan Clarkson and Mohamed Diawara are on the court for the New York Knicks. 3:47 to go. Yeah, in the third quarter. Knicks and the Celtics on national television, Super Bowl Sunday. Cat misses the free throw. Knicks have missed a couple here. Well, you're starting to see Cat get some calls. 75-65, Knicks at the line. It's Towns. A whole bunch of complaining going on. Towns hits the second free throw. 76-65, Knicks up 11. Walsh passes back to Pritchard. Pritchard now with Clarkson on him, picking up full court. Clarkson pretty much fighting for his life over there. Here is Vucevic. Back to Pritchard. Now Vucevic going downhill, sprays. Good offense here for the Celtics as Harper short on the 3. Rebound by Brunson. Now Diawara finds Brunson, and they'll set up the offense. Go right back to Cat. Please, bro. Please. Here's Hart. There's Cat. Cat guarded by Walsh. Cat should give it up. We don't have the mismatch now. Stupid. Turns it over. Come on, man. Come on. Brown misses the layup. Rebound by Hart. Pushes ahead. It's Karl Anthony Towns. Takes the contact. They're going to call the charge. They're just dumb. They're just dumb. Cat, you have Walsh on you. Spray the ball. That's one of their better defenders. Pritchard into an open 3. That's no good. Rebound by Cat. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Double screen. They go open from it. Cat with Walsh on him. This is not a good matchup, bro. Relax. Out of bounds. Cat, you're not going to go downhill against Jordan Walsh. It's not going to happen for you. Stop complaining. Move the ball, dummy. Jesus Christ. Cat spins. Layup's good. There, you got it down low. Brown, guarded by Diawara, shakes him out of his boots. Layup's good and the foul. Gotta be smart, man. I know you're a rookie, man. You gotta be smart, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Use your length. Trail his hip. Let him get that layup. But where we were at 65-61, I like where we are right now on the scoreboard. We got to play this game like it's 0-0 for the next 12 minutes and get out of that 2-minute scenario. Cat goes to the bench. Mitch, with under 2 minutes, can get back on the floor. They can't do Hack-a-Mitch. But we'll see how the Knicks finesse these substitution patterns, especially with Hart with 4 fouls. Right now, it's free throws good. 10-point game. It's Alvarado and Brunson, Diawara, Hart, and Mitch. And they're going to foul Mitch right away. That was a little interesting by Mike Brown to put Mitch in the game on offense. He's fresh off the bench. You know they're gonna foul him. Right now, I need Mitch to show me some stones. Show some stones and hit a free throw, brother. Come on. Oh, my God. He took a step off. Jeez. Mitch, first free throw's up. It's good. I got what I wanted. Here's a nice screw you, Missoula opportunity right now. Right down the kiss the front of the rim. Hit both. 80-68. Let's go. Diawara guarding Brown. Brown gets Hart. Hart has 4. He backs off. Missed shot. Robinson with the rebound. They can foul him now, and they do. They're looking to foul him, and they can't get it done. It's Brunson driving. Brunson spinning. Fadeaway jumpers up, and good. Knicks up 14. Yeah. Yeah, Missoula. Firefox. Here is Diawara guarding on Browna. Gives the ball to Queta. Fuka. Misses the 3. Hart with the rebound. Hart settles the possession, and now the Knicks will hold with 1:30 to go with 14 on the clock. Brunson with his right hand. He's got Hart. Hart doesn't shoot, spins, step back from the free throw line. Rebound goes to Peyton Pritchard, but they fouled Mitchell Robinson. They couldn't contain him. He's better than you. He's just better than you. That's the reality. That's what's happening right now. Mitchell Robinson's better than you. You can't handle him. Mitchell Robinson at the free throw line with 1:21 to go. Kiss the front of the rim, Mitch. Misses it. 82-68, 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Knicks have been up as much as 17 in the first half. Celtics cut the lead to 4. Josh Hart went on a 5-0 run in the third quarter to bring the Knicks back up to double digits as Mitchell Robinson hits the second free throw. Put the thumbs up for your boy. Knicks up 15. 83-68. Diawara guarding Brown. Vucevic guarded by Mitch. Oh, man, the Knicks are all up into the body. It's White. No fouls, please. No fouls. Vucevic drives down, plods through, spinning layup out of control. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson, who hits the deck. Josh Hart to Alvarado. Alvarado sets up the Knicks offense. Oh, we got a smart point guard. Here's Alvarado, throws up the shot, and it's good. Knicks up 17. I'm not going to say anything, but it looked like he was trying to alley that one. Here's Brown, loses it. On the floor, Diawara says, hello, Jalen. Your breath stinks. We're going to jump this one up. Your breath stinks, old man. In France, we brush our teeth 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once at lunch, and once before sleep. Here is Diawara. Can't win the tip. It's Pritchard. Step back 3 over Alvarado. It's an air ball. Alvarado with the steal. Here's Hart in the front court. Shot is up. No good. Hart wanted a foul call. No text, please. Last possession. 100,000 subscribers. Here is Jaylen Brown. Brown, guarded by Alvarado. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he stripped. Brunson? Oh, man. Oh, man, this is the worst. I can't find it. Where's the worst take of the day? How's that working out for you? You could just say, my bad, he's good. Worst take of the day. Easily. End of third quarter evidence. Book 'em, bailiff. Book 'em, bailiff. This guy said he's undersized and isn't crafty. What is he good at? He's high energy, and he's shown that by sticking to his defender's hip. Once they pull back or bump him, he can't even contest. I'm watching the game and have watched Pelicans games. This guy is not good. Book him! Book him, bailiff! Book him! Send him to jail! Peyton Pritchard, air ball. Air ball. Brown, strip steal. All caused by 72 inches. Freaking dummies. Don't know hoop. You just don't know hoop, bro. You just don't know hoop. You don't know it. And if you knew hoop, you're arrogant because you don't know personnel. It's either one or the other. Either you don't know hoop or you don't know the personnel. It's one or the other. When it comes to Alvarado, either you don't know hoop or you're so arrogant you don't know the personnel. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. That's it. That's it. Law. It's one or the other. Enough. Take your L. Take your L. You're a loser in that department. Take your L like a man, like a 6'7" man. Take your L. Take your L. Whatever height you are, when you gave that he's too small take, another small guard, whatever height you are, take your loss and enjoy him. Enough. Enough. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of bad basketball dialogue. I'm tired of it. Whatever you weigh, whatever your height is, say, I am sorry. I either didn't know basketball, which I know you don't want to say, or here's an out. I'm giving you an out. I wasn't familiar with the personnel. Or as they say on social media, sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. There's two ways out. Either you admit you don't know basketball or you didn't know the personnel. Because all I heard was he's 6 foot. He's 6 foot. He's 6 foot. Enough. There. Oh, Mitch missed the alley-oop. On the floor. Hart gives the ball to Alvarado. Knicks up 17. Alvarado, by the way, playing much better than Kolick. Gets through the lane, throws up another one off the glass. No. Here is White. White, guarded by Hart. Derek White kicks to Pritchard, guarded by Diawara. Pritchard, hands off to Ron Harper. Knicks are all over on defense. Bounce pass. Oh, nice slip pass to Vucevic. It's a 15-point game. 11-11 to go. Make a wish. I wish the Knicks don't drive me nuts in this fourth quarter. Here is Alvarado. Gives it to Hart. Hart spots up for three. I need it. Oh, man, it looks so good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Oh, my God. Here is Alvarado guarding Pritchard. Pritchard to White. White guarded by Bridges. Now it's Shireman. Shireman in the post. It's Vucevic guarded by Mitchell Robinson. He hands off to White. White's trying to find that three-point line. The ball's deflected out of bounds by Mitchell Robinson. Inbound play. Into the corner. Pritchard blocked. Tries to throw one up, and it's out of bounds. Here is Alvarado. Left hand, right hand. Going downhill. Stops. Brings it back to Shamet. In motion. The three is up. Can't get it to go. Not a good shot. Three by Pritchard is up and good. Knicks up 12. Alvarado stops, gives the ball to Mitch, gets the ball back from Mitch. Alvarado throws one up, off the glass and in. Oh, man, what a debut from the fifth-year man from Georgia Tech. Here's Derek White. Now it's Pritchard. Oh, that should have been an offensive foul. Shireman, the three, no good. Rebound by Mitch. Alvarado bringing the ball up. And a timeout is called by Mike Brown. 9:27 to go. Just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. People will look you up and down and like swear they're giving a good take and like cry all day over nonsense. Like literally over nonsense. And then they go, oh, I want a secondary ball handler. I want a player that plays defense at the point of attack. And then when you get one, he's too small. That most knowledgeable tag needs to change, bro. It really that most knowledgeable thing needs to change, bro. No way, no way, bro. No way, no way. I've been talking about this team for 5 years in the public eye. Ain't no way. Like, come on, man. Come on. Knicks are up 14 right now. Mike Brown wants to get Karl Anthony Towns in the lineup. There's not enough scoring out there. They kind of survived a couple possessions there. And we will see what unit he brings to kind of bridge it to Brunson. My Twitter is going crazy right now. Yeah, this is a good take. This is from Chesterfield. DOR's defense on Brown was eye-popping. Brown bullies Hart and Bridges all over the court. DOR's length and size and picking him up full court was impressive as hell. He needs to play versus bigger, stronger wings with or without OG in the lineup. I've said it since the summer. He will be a top 7 impactful player in this rotation. You go to a car mechanic, you don't even question the car mechanic. Come on, man. Here's Alvarado, pulls up for 3, knocks it down. Jose Alvarado puts the Knicks up 17, 90-73. He's too small. Here's Peyton Pritchard. Gives the ball to Shireman. Now it's Vucevic to Shireman. Shireman goes down the lane and gets the layup to go. It's a 15-point game. Alvarado controlling the unit. Up by 15, gets down the lane. Now it's a pass to Cat. Cat thrown to the floor. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And the ball stay with the Knicks, 13 on the clock. Just hope that Alvarado can stay healthy. That is one thing that when you're that small. Oh, man, someone just got thrown out of the game or a challenge. Okay. Nice 3 by Alvarado. Just wish he was 6'7" when he took it. Fucking idiots, man. Just like some of the dialogue on here is just beyond embarrassing, bro. It's okay to say you don't know who the player is. It's okay to do that. It's okay to say I don't know who is he? What does he do well? I see he's 6 foot. How does he play small? Can he defend? And then somebody will say, yes, he defends. And then you could just like, oh, okay, he's a good defender. Good. We need that. That's good. And what did we trade for him? Yabusele in a second round pick. What seconds did we give up? The Detroit Pistons second round pick in the 2026 draft. Oh, okay. So we got off Yabusele's contract and we got a secondary ball handler who defends at the point of attack. Oh, and the Knicks Twitter gets this information and go, let me complain about this. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. If you're one of, what do you call, like, like all the ism schism? What's somebody who's like prejudiced against small people? Look that up. Check. All right, good. What is it called? Now now y'all about to get canceled. What is it called? What is it called when you're prejudice? I'm canceling you people. It's happening against small people. Oh, it's happening, folks. Height discrimination. What's the term? I want a funny term. I got to go to ChatGPT for this. What is the term for height discriminate? You're getting canceled. If you're one of the people that said he's too small, heightism. Heightism. Find the tweets, hashtag end it. End heightism. Call their jobs. Oh, you rotten scoundrels. You guys are terrible people. All right, they won the challenge. How dare you? Yeah, you're right, Deej. It's like Knicks fans turned into, pop the balloon chicks. Like, I tried to work with it, but I just couldn't get over the height. I like to look up at my man. Here is White. Gives the ball to Vucevic. Now it's Brown. Drives through. Guarded by Diawara. Diawara all over Brown. Brown gets to the three-point line. Throws one up. Long rebound goes out to Mikal Bridges, who doesn't want to hustle. And of course, Shireman hits the three. I hate this dude. He's 6'7", by the way. Here is Alvarado. Gives the ball to Bridges. You owe me. Alvarado with the Knicks up 12. Karl-Anthony Towns. Looking across the court. Alvarado for three. Air ball. Airmailed it. Alvarado going for the steal. And he gets it. Alvarado back with the layup. GTA is in the building. Knicks up 14. Here's the corner pass to Shireman. Stolen away by Towns. Alvarado hands off to Bridges. Momentum three. And he gets fouled. There was no way he was going to make that. Bridges hits the first. We must end heightism. And you're anti-Puerto Rican. I'm just going to throw that out there. Just going to sneak it in there, too. 2 for 1. Mikal Bridges with 3 free throws. Oh, yes. I am rallying the troops against you. Here is Derek White through the lane. Layup is good. Let that ball chill out. Oh, the ref just handing the ball to Diawara. Yeah, get out of here. By the way, have you seen Alvarado have trouble breaking ball pressure? Have you seen it yet? Oh, I want a Kodak. Kodak. Shot no good by Alvarado. And here is Pritchard. Pritchard down the lane. Mike Brown, be ready to call timeout. Here's Pritchard. Gives the ball to Derek White. White as Brown gets into the lane. No fouls. Shot no good. Good defense by Landry Shamet, who's also a small guard. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges gets through the lane. Pump fake. Turn around, buddy. Here's Alvarado. Sends it into Towns. Oh, what a pass to Diawara. Throws up the three, and they're going to say 3 in the key. Huh? Yeah, I guess he was parked down there too low. Too long, I should say. Fucking dork. Here's Derek White. Gives it to Vucevic. Corner 3. Brown needs one. Can't get it. Rebound by Hart. Knicks should go look for a good shot. Brunson to Diawara. Diawara needs to pop out to some open space, bro. Come on. Brunson. Diawara, chill out, bro. Brunson. Step back. Can't find anybody. Loose ball, 5 seconds. Brunson has it. Drives down the lane. Throws up the lefty off the glass. And Alvarado's going for another steal as Diawara picks up Derek White. What have we learned today? A lot. Here's Vucevic. Throws it cross court to Shireman. Knicks are giving up 80 points. There's 5.5 left. Here is Brown. Brown dumps it into Vucevic, who is bringing some of that Chicago Bulls tenacity to the Celtics as they're down 15. Man, this might be the most fun I've had all year. Here's Brunson. Fakes the 3. Gives it to Alvarado. Alvarado stops his dribble. Gives to Brunson. Stops. Easy shot and gets it to go. Knicks are up 17 again. Just need a couple more stops and run them off the 3-point line. Look at Brunson playing up on the logo. How about that? Look at Brunson playing D. Alvarado closing out. Vucevic throws up a mercy 3. And Diawara rebound. Knicks up 17. Brunson for the 3. And a dagger. Jalen Brunson knocks down the 3. The Knicks are over the century mark. And they have a 20-point lead. 102-82. The Alvarado glaze. The Alvarado glaze, man. The Alvarado glaze will last through the Super Bowl, by the way. I'm still going to be tweeting about this dude. I'm going to tweet about this dude. I'm going to tweet about this dude through commercials. Halftime shows. Darnold, May, Darnold, May, JSN, you name it. The Alvarado glaze is going all day, baby. We are going to glaze him for a hot 24 hours. I'm tired of it. Here's the 3 by Ron Harper Jr. That's no good. No fouls, folks. Just let him get stupid layups. There's Garza. Gaston for the layup. And the Knicks are doing this without OG Anunoby, by the way. Here's Brunson. Brunson pulls up for another 3. Bang! Knicks up 21. 105-84. Hugo gives the ball to Ron Harper Jr. Stupid foul by Mitch. Come on, man. 3:49 to go. As the Knicks, after Josh Hart, Knicks were stuck in a possession. Hart ran across the free throw line, hit a fadeaway jumper, and then Hart hit a three. And the Knicks went up 10. And from that point on, the Knicks extended their lead. As the Celtics have waved the white towel, they've put in their bench unit, and Mike Brown will now put in his young players. One of my favorite players from college from years ago is on the Knicks. I am in absolute euphoria. And I'm right, which is also good for my ego. Ron Harper Jr., second free throw is good. Thank God we have a youth movement now with no Yabusele minutes. You got Alvarado, Hukporty, Diawara, McCullough, Kolek. McCullough now. The whole team looks better. Oh, my God. Here's Kolek to Alvarado. Alvarado around the screen, shoots the three, and he airballs it. It's all good. Who cares? Who gives a darn? Diawara leaves the game for Pachon Dattier. Wow, he's a veteran. Get him off the court. I agree. Here is the handoff by Amari Williams. And the shot is no good. Rebound by Gonzalez. Here is Ron Harper Jr. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Amari Williams. Can't go in. Dattier picks up the ball, and he outlets to Alvarado. Alvarado with 3 minutes left in the game. Gives the ball to Dattier. Back to Alvarado. He's wide open for three. Strokes it. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Garza. Now it's Ron Harper Jr. Ron Harper Jr., son of Ron Harper for the Chicago Bulls. Won championships there. Alvarado almost with the steal. It'll stay with the Celtics. And I want to get him out of the game, low-key. As he goes to the bench, what a job by Jose Alvarado. Get his final stats on today. 5 of 12 from the field, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, plus 13. Hugo Gonzalez, terrible shot. Rebound by Dattier, who travels. Kolek for 3. That's good. Kolek returning to New England as the young man has roots in this area, I'm pretty sure. Even if he doesn't, the narrative fits. Here's Ron Harper Jr. Mid-range jumper. That is good. Finds the bottom of the net. 21-point game. Kolek steps into another one. Knocks it down. Tyler Kolek. As the Knicks are up 24 on the Boston Celtics on national television. Favorite game of the year. Here is Ron Harper Jr. Gets into the paint. Garza to Gonzalez. Hugo behind the back pass. Stolen away. And McCullough couldn't grab it, so it'll stay with the Celtics. Shouldn't be 24 seconds, though. I don't know what's going on the Knicks bench. Not my problem. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow night or tomorrow morning. I will post my recap of today's game where I'm definitely going to crash out on a few folks. Turnover by the Celtics. I am not forgetting. I'm summer jamming. Summer jam screens will be in full effect. Spinning the block heavily tomorrow. Here's Tyler Kolek. Kolek bringing the ball up. Oh, look at Kolek not be able to break ball pressure. Isn't that interesting? As he gives the ball back to Hukporty. He shoots the 3. That's off the glass. Oh, interesting. Seems like that wasn't an issue today. I wonder why. I like Tyler Kolek, though. He's better. Here is Garza, and he draws the foul.
I just don't want to trade. We should just develop Tyler Kolek. I don't know the players. I don't know the personnel. I just tweet about the Knicks all day, and then I have the nerve to not know what I'm talking about.
Garza with the free throw. It's good.
I just don't want to trade picks and give up on Kolek because I watched the Knicks all 82 games, and then I have the nerve to not know anything about them.
Here's McCullough. McCullough stops. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Ron Harper. Gonzalez back to Harper. Fakes the three. Harper steps back. Guarded by Porty. Harper drives down the lane. Looking for help. The release valve is Amari Williams, who can't shoot. Gives it to Hugo. Can't get the three to go. Rebound by Bible Study. Here's McCullough. McCullough. Dottier. Allergic to facing the rim. Finally does. Now clear through, guys. Hello. Here is McCullough. McCullough. Step back three. High arcing shot. Another brick. And that'll do it as the Celtics will walk this one out. Knicks hold the Celtics to 89 points on their home floor. They win by 22, 111-89. Jalen Brunson, phenomenal night. And the Knicks, with their new acquisition, Jose Alvarado, immediate impact, putting Brunson off ball in the end of the first quarter, and then playing backup point guard in the beginning of the second and the fourth quarter, and Mohamed Diawara playing super long on Jaylen Brown, and the Knicks defense pretty much stole the show today. We'll see you guys on Your Knicks tomorrow morning, where I will shoot my post game of this one and talk about anything else that happens in the world of the Knicks and the world of sports. That is the end of the stream. Stay tuned to Your Knicks. And again, if you'd like to donate to the channel, and you'd like to donate to the broadcast, you like what you saw, you can shout me out on Cash App, $1, $2, whatever it is, POPPALEFT, or on Venmo, POPPALEFT. If you like to stay tuned with the channel, make sure you subscribe. You subscribe right now to YouTube. It is Your Knicks. You can hit the subscribe bell and then a notification bell for any updates, for any type of emergency live streams. I will go live. And then also leave a comment under this video. Leave a comment and share with your friends, man. This is Your Knicks.